Who lied and said that time brings relief? Who told that lie? When's the last time you had a good cry, ladies? When is the last time you had a good cry? That's what we're talking about today. This is for the women who are out there balancing a career. This is for the homemakers. This is for the stressful woman. When's the last time you had a good cry? You know, I'm into poems. I'm into writing poems, and I'm into reading different literature and poems like never before. So let me just read you something. Since it's a self-care day, you know I like to have those more than ever now, right? A woman of a certain age. Let me read you a poem by Anne Murrell Lindbergh, okay? It is called Becoming Self-Centered. With a new awareness, both painful and humorous, I begin to understand why the saints were rarely married women. I am convinced it has nothing inherently to do, as I once supposed, with chastity or children. It has to do primarily with distractions. The bearing, the rearing, the feeding, and the educating of children, the running of a house with its 1,000 details, human relationships with their myriad pools, women's normal occupations in general run counter to creative life or a contemplative life or a saintly life. The problem is not merely one of woman and career, woman and the home, woman and independence. It is more basically how to remain whole in the midst of distractions of life. How to remain balanced no matter what centrifugal forces tend to pull one off center. How to remain strong no matter what shocks come in at the periphery and tend to crack the hub of the wheel. But how? Total retirement is not possible. I cannot shed my responsibilities. I cannot be a nun in the midst of family life. I would not want to be. The solution for me, surely, is neither in total renunciation of the world, nor in total acceptance of it. I must find a balance somewhere, or an alternating rhythm between these two extremes with an S. A swinging of the pendulum between solitude and communion, between retreat and return. It is a difficult lesson to learn today. To leave one's friends and family and deliberately practice the art of solitude for an hour, a day, or a week. For me, the break is the most difficult. And yet, once it is done, I find there is a quality to being alone that is incredibly precious. Life rushes back into the wind, into the void, richer, more vivid, fuller than before. So take time, my beloved friends, and just take a moment to recharge, to connect with Source, to connect with yourself. Just take some time, just a moment of meditation, a moment of solitude, a moment of peace. Not having to run away to serenity, not having to leave it all. Believe me, I've thought about those things. But the nurturing woman inside of us, mother, oftentimes will not allow us to do that. So how do we cope? We do just what Anne Murrow said. We just take some time, and out of that overflow of taking time for ourselves, we extend love to others. Let me read you something else. A heart meditation for us today, all right? So a loving world starts with me. I want to help create a world where it is safe for us to love each other, where we can express who we are and be loved and accepted by the people around us without judgment, criticism, or prejudice. Loving begins at home. The Bible says, love thy neighbor as thyself. And far too often we forget the last couple words, as thyself. We really can't love anyone out there unless the love starts inside of us. Self-love is the most important gift we can give ourselves, because when we love who we are, we will not hurt ourselves and we will not hurt anyone else. With inner peace, there would be no wars, no gangs, no terrorists, and no homeless. There would be no disease, dis-ease, no AIDS, no cancer, no poverty, and no starvation. So this to me is a prescription for world peace. To have peace within ourselves, peace, understanding, compassion, and forgiveness, and most of all, love. We have the power within us to effect these changes. Love starts with me. Love starts with you. Inner peace, then world healing. All right? I love you so much. Be well, my friends. Just wanted to take this moment to give you some heart meditation, some encouragement, some reflections on life. I love you. Be well. I'll see you in the next video. Become a subscriber, like the video, leave me comments, leave me some hearts. All right? Till next time.